A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center, right in the middle of all the action. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, thanks. Kyrie Irving has settled in Brooklyn after his time in Cleveland and Boston. He said, "I'm grateful to be in a position to set a better example now. What I learned was, even on the bad days, you have to galvanize the group. And there isn't one leader. It's the balance of leadership." Guys?
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center. And for Brooklyn, they've got Bruce Brown, Joe Harris out there with James Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Durant in at the three. And after a long offseason, both teams sure would like to kick things off with a win.
Yeah, and don't forget, BA, these early games count the same as the ones down the stretch. A hot start can make all the difference in building momentum and getting you to your ultimate goal.
Now here's Harden. Brown finds Durant. Back to Brown. Paul against Harden. Over Paul. And Ayton pulls it down.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Bridges. Oh, denied by Durant.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Outside Harden. Back to Durant. Pass to Aldridge. 5 on the clock. That one goes in.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Now here's Booker. In the game against New York, very impressive. Shoots over Durant. Booker can't get it to go.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Harden. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
You know, I'm not sure James Harden has ever been labeled a point guard, despite the fact that he's a great facilitator. But last year, boy, that's exactly what he became. He took that challenge and ran with it.
That's good from Harden. And it was Kyrie Irving who vocalized that Harden should play the point.
You never know exactly what Kyrie's thinking, but boy, his IQ is unbelievable. He knew the dynamic between himself, Harden, and Durant, and when he told James to play the point guard, that is when this team took off.
That one's good for two.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Now Harden. Outside Durant. Connects from downtown.
You allow Kevin Durant space from three, he will make you pay.
Harden against Paul. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. And he drops it in from the low post.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Aldridge. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Aldridge has gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
From 12 feet, and it's blocked by Harden. Paul against Harden. Not enough on that one as it misses.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, here we go. The floater, oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
Outside Durant. The Suns trailing. Here's Crowder. Tries yet again. That one rolls around and rims out. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Paul against Harden. The kick to Durant. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Harden. His last outing, he had 20. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now here's Crowder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Ayton gets it to go.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Harden with it. Outside Durant. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Paul against Harden. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. On target from range. Booker's got 5 now.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Booker. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Harden, the pass to Durant.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Crowder, that's good.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Outside Harden. Now here's Booker. He has 7. 14 feet away. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, the definition of the, quote, sharpshooter, Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
Harden, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Harden. Shoots over Paul, and Harden gets it to go on the assist from Aldridge. He's got 5.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Paul against Harden. Lets it fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 11 points.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Bridges against Durant. that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside Booker. Paul against Harden. And he lobs it up top. Ayton, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Ball finds Bridges. Ayton with it. Back to Bridges. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Durant inside. He's guarded by Paul. Durant, no good.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Harris against Booker. Out to Bridges. 18 feet out. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Number 1, Joe Harris.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
Pass to Durant. Down low. From 7 feet. The bank shot, no good. The Suns trailing. Bridges outside to the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's Brooklyn ball. Here's Durant into the lane. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Booker against Harris. The 15-footer. Brooklyn with the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer and fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
And the Nets making a change here. Millsap's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Sharic's checked in. Some room here for Harris. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, he is tailor-made for the catch-and-shoot game. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Shot from 12. Booker, good. Booker's got 13.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Outside Durant. And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
AD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Paul into the lane. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Outside Paul. Over Harden. Paul, shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Now here's Harris. Booker defending. Harden against Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Aldridge with the slam.
It's rare that one of the game's best scorers is also one of the best playmakers. Harden does it all at the offensive end.
They get it back. Ayton finds Paul. Up top, Bridges. Second chance effort. Here's Ayton. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Kevin Durant is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Carter can't get it to go. Phoenix is shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Paul. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Griffin's shot is off.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Booker can't get it to go. The Nets with a lead. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Paul against Durant. The kick out to Griffin. Pass to Millsap. Lets it go from 14. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Durant's got 18 points.
We talk so often about three-point and restricted area shots, but the best players can score from the mid-range. Count Kevin Durant amongst them.
And here's Booker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that hit.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Durant. Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
And the first one at the line is good. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
And both free throws good for Durant, and the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down the three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
And he knocks down the first one. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Both free throws good from Booker.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Good on the 13-footer. Booker's got 21.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
And here's Mills. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Nails it from 3. And the Nets lead by 9.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Paul passes to Saric. Back to Paul. Now McGee. Pass to Booker. Back to McGee. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Paul with a steal. Outside Booker. Shoots over Griffin. Booker can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. The kick to Durant. Shoots over Johnson. They get it again. They shoot again. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Millsap outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Up top Booker. He's checked by Carter. Booker can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Durant. The shot from the low post is good. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, early in his career now, Kevin Durant could be knocked off his rhythm, but now he's put on that good weight over the years, making himself able to absorb that physicality.
Pass to Saric with his first shot attempt. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Mills. The kick to Durant. Back to Carter. Here's Millsap. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Booker, good. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Carter, the pass to Griffin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
First free throw is good.
You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
McGee passes to Booker. Oh, nice D from Millsap. The Nets with a lead. To the middle. And Griffin slams it in.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Left side Payne. Pass to McGee. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mills. Fast break, Brooklyn. Sinks the tray.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Booker. He takes it in. Sweet little floater. Booker's got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Mills with it. Pass to Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Harris has checked in for Carter. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Now here's Booker. 27 points for him. And there it is for him. Booker's got 29 points.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
On the wing, Durant. Covered by Crowder. Shoots from 12. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Crowder missing. Brooklyn has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Durant. And the layup is good off the glass. 27 points for him.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Payne. From 10 feet away. The offensive rebound. Up top, Booker. Payne, the pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Booker's got 31.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
And here's Mills. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Durant. Over Crowder. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Kevin Durant knows exactly where his scoring opportunities come from, and he is capitalizing right now.
Outside Payne. Here's Booker. Hounded by Harris. Here's the teardrop, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They started the game by pounding the ball inside. I don't know why they've gone away from it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
Their post play has been tremendous so far.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Harden, he's checked in for Mills. And a change for the Suns. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Saric. That free throw good from Booker. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. The Suns trailing. Now Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Chalk up 2 there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Harden, the pass to Millsap. Now Durant. Back to Millsap. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Boy, in pick-and-roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob, the pocket pass, so pretty.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this one. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Nifty move, and he sinks the layup. Ayton's got 6.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Millsap outside, back to Harden, outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Kevin Durant showing you that I can play with power, with authority, up and over the defense and slams it home.
For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Harris' shot is good.
The very quick response from deep by Joe Harris. We love it.
Harris!
Booker against Harris. Booker goes in, and Booker with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Back to Harden.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Crowder against Durant. And the shot goes down.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel. We've given up a few open shots to guys we talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 33 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 7. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center, filling out the middle. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Count it.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Here's Harden. Outside Durant. Aldridge outside. Harris on the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Aldridge. Harris has got 8 points.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Ayton passes to Paul. And it's blocked by Harden. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And Durant with the big finish.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Booker with it. And he's got 41 now over Harris. Misses the jumper. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Harden's shot is good.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Paul against Harden. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Here's Ayton. And the layup falls. Give him 8 points now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. To the inside. Aldridge. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And Paul gets it to go.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Harden against Booker. And here's Harden. Count that one.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Now Harris. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Aldridge. On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Bridges. Shoots a fadeaway. Off the left rim and out. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. Stolen by Ayton. Back to Paul. Oh, Durant with a steal. From 7, and down it goes. 2 points. Durant's got 37.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Paul. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Harden, the pass to Durant.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Inside. Oh, stolen by Harden. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Good work there as it goes.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Just 5 to shoot. Harden. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges on the attack, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
First one falls, and a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Saric comes in for Crowder. Hits both from the stripe. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Booker against Durant. And he comes up with a bucket.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
Here's Paul. Here's McGee. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Outside Harden, and the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Mills. The 3.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
The Suns have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as many as 14. Shots good by Saric.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Outside Mills. Pass to Durant. Fires from the line. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Defended by Harden. Booker against Harden. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
Outside Mills. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Mills has got 6 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
One of the most creative offensive talents in the game. Harden simply just has a knack for creating contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
They've also done a really good job working in the low post tonight. Those points have been big for them.
First free throw is good.
A nightly triple-double threat, Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker to the left wing. Here's Paul. And Mills pulls it down.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Nice shot by Durant.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Phoenix calls timeout. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Here's Bridges. He has 6. Pass to Booker. Now here's Saric. Now Booker. He's guarded by Mills. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
Paul with it. Harden picks him up. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Saric. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead. Booker against Harden. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Bridges. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Durant's got 43 points. Well, the Suns shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Ball passes to Saric. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Well, to me, these are exactly the shots the coaching staff wants Dario to take, and you can see why with these results.
Durant against Bridges. Outside Harden. Cranes the triple. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. It's McGee, high post. Working on Claxton. Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Patrick Mills picks one up.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bembry comes in for Durant. free throw's good from Booker.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Brooklyn's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Got it. Mills has got 8.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside Booker, the 3 ball. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Griffin. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And it's a 6-point Nets lead.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset. Keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Here's Paul. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Harden from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Mills with it. Give him 8 points now. Outside Johnson. Pass to Griffin. Outside Mills. From 6 feet away, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Bridges. He's guarded by Mills. Paul passes to Booker. Here's McGee. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Right side Harden. Shoots over Book. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got James Harden. Paul Millsap is out there with Blake Griffin. Then it's DeAndre Bembry, and it's Mills in at shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. Pass to Bembry. Shoots over Bridges. 3-pointer, Harden. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges. Shot, left block. Saric can't hit from in close. The Nets with the lead. Here's Bembry. Millsap outside. Griffin left side. Pass to Bembry. Shot clock at 6. Millsap for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul passes to Saric. Oh, stolen by Harden. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And it's good. 2 points. Harden's got 21.
And I love how Harden makes scoring look effortless, filling it up in such a hurry.
Here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity. That one drops for him.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Harden against Booker. Outside Harden. And here's Mills from the arc. Yes! And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 8 assists here tonight.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Griffin outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin. At the line, 2 times.
He misses the free throw. Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Good on the second one. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Brooklyn has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Bembry. Here's Harris. 3-pointer. Kaminsky pulls it in.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
It's Bridges on the wing. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Paul against Harden. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Bridges outside. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Bembry. Harden against Paul. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 18 points now here in the second half.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Paul passes to Booker. With the drive, over Harris. Another bucket. Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now here's Harden. From downtown. And it's Harden again missing. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Bridges passes to Ayton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. That gives him a double-double.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin, and it's Kevin Durant in for Bembry. And the Suns also making a change. Crowder's checked in, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Paul. Softly drops in the floater. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And here's Ayton. chance to tie. Harden against Paul. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Here's Durant. Goes back up. Out to Harris. Bridges against Durant. Shoots over Bridges. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Paul against Harden. For three, Booker. And they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
And it's Crowder missing. The Nets with a lead. Harden with it. Here he goes. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Durant with the bucket.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Paul passes to Booker. A shot from the high post. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside, Brown. Pass to Aldridge. Harris outside. And here's Harden. From deep three-point range. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Booker for three. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Harden, the pass to Brown. Now here's Aldridge. He's covered by Ayton. Harden against Paul. Clock at 6 with a step back. Harden missing again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Ayton finds Booker. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And Brooklyn's shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Durant. There's the drive. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Durant against Bridges. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
Here's Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Joe Harris.
Now at the line for the Suns, Devin Booker, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So the Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Now here's Mills. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. And Durant with the block.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Outside Paul. And the three off target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Booker against Durant.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
High post Aldridge. Over Booker. Aldridge misses. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Left side Booker. Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Durant against Bridges. And here's Durant. The fadeaway. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Booker against Harris. Up top Bridges. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And Booker, here we go. Let's go with a three. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Booker.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Out to the wing, back to Durant. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Mills. Shoots over Paul. Mills, no good. And so here's Phoenix. 6-point game. The drive by Paul. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker against Harris. Right side Booker. There's the three. The rebound by the Nets. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Harris. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in, time to lock in and get stops when we need to. Always got to trust in my guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.